Hello everyone, and welcome to the Frostbite campaign and also the Lost Shipyard. You know, I normally we do that in reverse, but I decided to switch it up today. Welcome, my name's Nitsify. I'm not your DM here today. I was gonna say I was the DM, but I'm in fact not the DM, I'm a player. I play Iva, the Lupin historian library person. Not historian, that's very different. I'm just a librarian. But before we get into proper introductions, I just introduce myself because I'm the one talking right now. We do have a little bit of a reminder from the last episode. In case you don't know, this is a zombie campaign with a bunch of apocalypse stuff kind of going on in the background here, as the world has been frozen over very slowly, or at least it kind of feels like that. It's a different type of frozen over in the fact of people are dead. Very different type of frozen over, but it's still frozen over nonetheless. We have bunkered down in my library, essentially. So the people that were at my library when everything went down have bunkered away there, whereas Anya's group that was being sent out to escort some man, some unknown man, some entity, some would even say, to a prison. Things went awry. They ended up finding the library and bunkered down with us here. We have set up scout groups and some other things that we plan to do eventually. Hopefully within this session. I honestly, the best thing I can do is just recommend just genuinely just watching the video. It'll make a lot more sense. It's not a good way to really debrief that session. Honestly, there was a lot going on in that one. For some reason,
a lot of talking.
Yeah, there's a lot of talking. We also got really hung up on whether or not the trap should be put on the ceiling or in like the fire exit, that was there. That existed.
To be fair,
yeah.
Last week there were also some residual mental issues that we were dealing with.
Yes, there was that. She and I did talk, because it was like near like the very end of that session. And after a session we chatted it out. I talk a lot. I can't stand dead silence. I try to leave moments of speaking. Sometimes that doesn't happen. And I think I do and I don't, because sometimes Discord delay says says nuh-uh. And Anya doesn't like to interject. So it's this weird in-between area. So I'm going to be doing what I can to shut the fuck up. Speaking of shutting the fuck up, I'm gone.
Shut the fuck up.
As if to prove a point, I have barely said anything.
Yes.
So, next is the speaking of Anya. Go.
Hi, I play Tyrion. I am a medic. And a lot of chaos is going to happen. She doesn't know what to think.
That's fair.
That's valid. That is valid. I don't think
current known thing
so far.
The only current known thing is that something with the military, like even the military ops y'all have with the party. Hi, also I'm Acrid. I'm the DM. Don't even fully know what the fuck's going on.
But also, Tyrion has decided she absolutely adores Kalyn.
Yeah.
Kalyn is precious marshmallow. She is not to be harmed in any way. I love this little tiny thing. So cute.
I love them to bits. We honestly have a really good group for NPCs. Normally with NPC groups, I normally hit like a weird mark where there's only like one or two people I actually care about, and like the rest I'm like, they can die, I don't really care.
This whole group is actually really fucking good. I
actually do really vibe with this group. We've got a really good group here.
I still don't know the inmate's name.
We still don't. We'll probably figure that out eventually. I don't know if he knows his name. That's kind of the thing.
We don't know.
Yeah, we should ask. But quick reminder for people. I'm so sorry. Do you want to say something?
I was gonna say the information that Tyrion was given on this inmate does not have a name listed.
No.
Yeah.
It has been blacked out.
For now, we'll call him Redacted Number 1 in case we find a Redacted Number 2 for some reason.
You might.
Yeah, you never know.
Honestly, she might just call him Red.
Yeah, there you go. Red works. I mean, well, he's got pink hair. Maybe call him Pink.
Nah, it looks more red.
Oh.
It's like a pinkish red. Like, both of you are right. I'm gonna be real.
He's also covered in a lot of red tattoos.
Yeah, there is that. Okay. Either way.
Anyways.
Quick reminder for people, by the way. things that we may have forgotten. It was mentioned that we were going to try and set up some squads. I've left basically the squad formations to Anya because she's, with her character being kind of the military person, I think it makes sense for her to be the one like, hey, here, and here. I think that makes sense. Do you want to give the rundown who's going to what areas?
Okay, I have actually thought this through as best I can. For the sake of everybody having at least one military personnel and one local. Because the inmate cannot move at the moment, we've got Kylo, Kavar, the snipers, the inmate Nevru staying at the library. Just to hold down the base.
Yep.
Chirin and Kalyn are going to be going to Kalyn's house and seeing if they can find, like, pharmacies or something along the way to pick up more medical supplies as well as snacks. And Mao, Risaku, Iva, and Moro are going to the college for electric resources and also for Risaku's gloves.
His electrical gloves.
So that he stops electrocuting himself.
So,
Chirin has also asked, if possible, see if you can pick up any more books on medical information.
for those who don't know, Anya and I also talked a little bit in DMs, essentially, and I asked her, I was like, hey, is there anything you want me looking for besides, obviously, getting Risaku equipped? And those were some things she was asking for. I've also asked for her to keep an eye out for Kalyn's brother and just kind of the other person that's supposed to be working the library, because those would be useful people, so...
We will do what we can.
Let me double check. I know I sent the image of yonder. Yeah, no. So the description of, wait, where did it go?
Oh, there it's gone.
He'll find it.
Okay, so, really, when she says, look for Kalyn's brother, it's Kalyn, but a dude. That's the best way to describe how this fucker looks.
That checks out considering fake corgis.
Yeah. He's a bit taller than her and has a coffee obsession.
I believe it.
He was the guy to run around and organize, mainly because he had so much energy in him, and then he'd just die.
Also, canonically, I am playing the shortest fucking character in this campaign.
Which is funny. Normally that's me.
Now, this time it's me. Hi. 3'9". 70 pounds. One good stiff wind and she's gone.
That might be a problem. There will be winds in this campaign, and there is a chance you go flying.
Claws.
Doesn't work on air.
Holding on for dear life to somebody else.
Also, the other guy you'll need to be looking for you, because I have the images so I can explain them quickly. It's kind of a Lupin, a half Lupin as well, but he's more human than Fluffs. He's got the Lupin ears and the Lupin tail, but his tail and ears are just pitch black.
Oh.
While his actual hair is more white.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not sure. He was born with white hair. He's not. He just sat there like, why is my fuck? God damn it.
You might just be.
Can I get hair dye?
You might just be like part Nezari, if anything, because their whole thing is black and white fur.
I just imagine him sitting there going, can I get hair dye?
No? Okay.
No? You just want me to look like... Okay.
Yeah. Deal with it.
Fuck. Yeah, he wears glasses, and has earrings. And typically dresses somewhat fancy, but wears a lot of black and white.
Posh.
Semi-posh, which is kind of funny because he works at a fucking library.
You can be posh and still work something mundane.
He is smart, though. That is the one good thing. He's a lot smarter than the two other counterparts. Like, he's actually an int character.
Oh my god!
Compared to It's like he's next to Eva and actually understanding things.
Oh yeah, something else that they get to do for Chirin and Kalyn. They have to try to find the auto shop
Why?
for the sidecar.
Oh yeah, no, Kalyn knows where to go, and she'll happily rob the place.
I feel like this should be a concern that the innocent marshmallow of a golden retriever is willing to straight up go to Grand Theft Auto.
She wants the sidecar. She was gonna buy it anyways. You know, she's like, I can just take it. Yes.
Showing her true colors.
I feel like this should be a concern. And yet somehow it's not.
I'll be real. She'd be like, then again, considering that's a thing, my brother is likely at a coffee shop. Taking all the coffee.
Is this like a family thing?
We typically have our niche obsessions.
Let me guess, your
Corny.
snacks and motorcycles.
Yes, his is coffee. A lot of coffee,
Is he like a college kid?
I think.
You think you don't know?
It is not her strong suit.
Did you never
From
bother
side
to
tangents aside,
Huh?
DM, where do we find ourselves?
Yeah, so, Kalyn, yes, her brother is in college, so this is a side job for him, which is why there's 3 employees, 2, like, full-time, minus the one who started the bitch. Hi, Eva.
Hi.
2 full-time, and then he's a part-time. And he kind of got the part-time because of Kalyn. Being like, hey, can my brother work part-time? He's kind of smart, kind of sometimes.
He also needs a job for tuition.
Yeah, because I ain't paying shit.
So wait, is Kalyn older or younger?
You'll never know.
If you want an actual answer, you probably gotta ask the brother. Because I think if you ask her, you're probably just gonna get the most dodging the question answer known.
I'm double checking the images.
I feel like smoke just comes out of her ears.
I'm double checking to see which one. The thing with fake corgis, right, is it's almost like they're probably only like a year apart.
They could be fraternal twins.
Sure.
Yeah, she'd be like, it's probably him by like 30 seconds.
Because no, that is a thing to consider, to take into consideration.
Yeah, they look nearly identical, like unironic. Like
Most animals do have litters of 2 or more.
in any case, getting back into it, you get to head out that morning, and I will actually roll something now. And this is the first time I actually get to do it. Yes! As I get to introduce the temperature mechanic.
Oh god.
Okay, you guys walk outside and it's 67 degrees.
Okay.
That's cold.
Yeah, it feels good.
Chirin just stands there and just... Nice.
Dude, I can't wait for this.
Whoa.
I can't wait for this campaign to get onto like the later areas, and it's like fucking -20.
Chirin just becomes more fluffy.
Yeah, so
She gains like 5 pounds in fur.
she would.
That's a lot of fluff.
Hey, winter coats weigh a lot.
They do. They
So
do.
as you guys would all get to, as Chirin and Kalyn would hop on Kalyn's bike, of which she starts it up pretty easily. It starts up with no issues because it's.
Nits!
Sorry.
You cannot be starting this already.
Sorry.
That didn't go into memes, by
My
the
bad.
way. That wouldn't.
My bad. I saw this massive
Nits
fluffy.
literally shared a meme of this tiny little Alaskan Malamute pup
trying its best.
that is more fluff than dog.
Yes.
He looks like a fucking caterpillar.
I thought it was Chi during snow.
Nitz has already started with this bullshit.
To be fair, we're starting a little bit later.
It's gonna be one of those days, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting a little bit later, to be fair, dude. There's no way when my brain starts going, ooh, but what if?
That's fine, you'll get over it.
Yeah.
Hey, in my defense, I'm making food.
Hey, yeah, no, it's valid. I don't blame you.
How dare you? So, next up, you got. Oh, right, Moros is fast as fuck.
Anyway.
Fuck.
Back on topic.
Yeah. Club.
Acrid is still finishing setting up NPCs. It's fine.
Yes, I was so proactive and forgot. Anyways,
yes, proactive.
As Chi and Kalyn will hop on Kalyn's bike, it starts up with no issues, despite the slightly colder temperature than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was like the mid-80s, by the way. It's now 67 degrees. Huh.
It's early morning.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be going up, though. Doesn't feel like it's going to be going up much.
That's concerning.
As you guys will get to drive off, as the bike is luckily not that loud because it is electric. However, it does make a soft humming sound. And it does emit a light bit of light while on. Because there's a couple neon strips on it, because of course there is.
So basically it's like the Tron bikes.
Yeah! There's no line of doom behind it. And then they floor off down the street as I'm also gonna be real. Hold on, because you realize very quickly, since there's no longer laws, the speed limit is a suggestion. So
I feel like Kalyn just looks at her and just, hold on tight!
yeah, she leans down and the bike just starts swerving through fucking the crashed cars and shit.
She's holding on for dear life, just like, eh! So, as that's when you guys would floor off and go zoom in. All right, I will now roll for second area. Okay. As they would start to approach the first area that she would be able to head, that Kalyn would head towards because it is the closest out of the bunch, and she's kind of moving around, moving several blocks away from the fucking library. Yeah.
You kind of just trusting that she'll know how to get back. The thing is, the lucky thing right now is you're going to places she knows how to get there. The issue will be when you go somewhere she doesn't know where she is, and then she has to try and find her way back.
Maps.
She has none.
They will need to find them.
You find the map merchant. Some random guy selling maps in the apocalypse because he's an asshole. But as you would floor on down, she'd be heading towards the auto shop because in her own mind, it's smarter to grab the side piece
Before they
go to her home, because she would have mentioned her home is full of snacks. Her little apartment is full of snacks, so she can munch when she gets home. You kind of realize she doesn't seem to eat proper meals.
She just snacks a lot.
She just snacks.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, I can't blame her.
She can't be bothered to cook a real meal when she can get more out of a box of peanuts.
Who's buying them in boxes?
Acrid is.
Buying boxes. We're getting them in boxes. They should be in like little jars.
There's boxes of jars.
There's box jars.
Yeah,
Box
but
jar
I would hope
peanuts.
that the actual peanuts are in a jar. I would hope.
A plastic box full of peanuts. That is a thing.
I've never seen them get so directly inside of a plastic box. Gonna be real. That's the new one.
It's a square plastic jar.
Essentially.
Huh.
Yeah. I know they're a thing because I've actively bought some.
I've legit never seen that before.
Fair.
I've seen them do normal
To be
jars.
fair, you also seem to live under a rock sometimes.
Possibly. But I'll have you know it's not
But
just
that's
a rock,
fair.
it's a boulder.
It's a nice boulder.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful boulder.
I live under one too, but under different topics. Shut up. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, SpongeBob.
Yeah. Where'd it go? Back. I found it. Yay. Alright. As she rides up to the fucking mechanics. Just
Rena's playing with her toy in the background. I apologize. I don't know if that's even picking up or not.
No, it's not.
Okay, cool.
I heard light rattling for one instance.
Yeah, it's
But that
because
was
she's smacking a ball around that has like a little bell in it.
Fair the fuck enough. Alright. As this is where also the fun thing about you not being the driver comes into play. As your fate is in the hands of an NPC as she rolls a dex save while driving.
What?
As you guys come around a turn, there is a fucking person in the way.
No!
Kalyn swerves in the most.
Oh god.
As Kalyn, you feel, as for Chi, you feel the bike tilt. Like, it is the thing of it, because the bike tilts naturally when you do a turn.
Yeah.
Your leg nearly hits the fucking ground. Because of how hard Kalyn has to turn this bitch to avoid center massing this fucking person. Going, I'm gonna be real, like, probably like 60 miles an hour around a corner on a bike.
Why?
Because Zoom. And also the streets are bigger to avoid fucking, so people can drive faster in cars. The streets are slightly bigger. They're not as tight as they are in some fucking towns. Like where we live. Fuck the city.
Wow.
Now, so she careens to the right, there's a wall. Careens to the left.
Is not having a good day.
And then is supposed to like brakes. Slide to a stop. And she just sits like, huh, okay, what the fuck? Why?
Kieran's fur is on end.
Yeah, no, I'll be real. She turns with the most like, who? Why? That's a person. Huh. I'm gonna be real. For her, it is the most like, there's not normally people in the road. There ain't normally people in the road.
Yeah, Children's ears are back. Her tail is poofed, and there is a slight quiver.
That's fucking fair.
She's seen her fair share of shit. That's new.
Hey, well, you'll be happy to know Kalyn passed both deck saves.
Yeah?
Yeah, so she didn't crash.
Yippee.
Either time.
Well, that's good.
She got a dirty 17 to dodge the person, and then a dirty 21 to dodge the car and the wall.
So who the fuck did we almost hit?
That was Jeff. Don't roll with that. Don't roll with that. I'm hearing the silence.
No.
Don't roll with that. Do not. Do not roll with that, man.
No, that wasn't what I was laughing at.
Okay.
It was all the fucking hamsters you sent, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. I put it in the memes. I put it in
I'm not even looking at memes right now.
That's smart.
Yeah, it is.
Why is that Why is that a Russian cat?
No!
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Keep it going. Keep it going.
And so continuing. You would see this person. They didn't scream or anything. They have now just turned and are now making their way towards you guys.
Yeah?
Yep.
What does this person look like?
You're seeing a, like, half Lupin. Never seen them before. They do not look like the guy you were looking for. Thank God. Their skin is slightly graying.
Oh, fuck.
As Kalyn stopped about, probably because of speed, probably a good 70 feet away. This person, over the course of you guys regaining your senses, has covered 35 feet to get closer to you guys.
Oh boy.
Is that person okay? I'm not the medical type, but they seem to be getting closer. At least they're alive. Are they alive? I can't.
Natural 18 on medicine, dirty 23.
Well, here's a tiny problem. Here's the thing, right? Yeah, he's up, he's active, he's getting closer.
Where's the other shoe?
His skin is graying and there's blood on his arm.
Run, go, drive,
What?
drive.
Okay. Doesn't want to shoot him, just was like, we gotta leave.
Bullets do nothing.
Or there's a specific spot you gotta shoot, because you did see them dropping the other ones. The military did manage to drop a few, but...
She will try to shoot just to distract this thing. But the problem is that's going to draw attention.
So are you sure you want to shoot, or do you just want to let Kalyn drive?
She's just going to have Kalyn drive.
Yeah, so Kalyn will hit the start on the bike will start. This might be a problem in the future. And then she will floor it away. You've never been so glad she likes going fast.
Shooting in the back of her mind, I take back everything I said about you going too fast.
And then it's just a squeak. Auto shop. Yay.
Right, let's get the sidecar attached as soon as possible, because we really don't want that thing coming.
So, do I drive all the way in, or...
Yes.
Okay. Well, shit.
What?
As you guys would drive up, you would see that the auto shops kind of slash selling, like they sell some parts, but it's mostly just a repair shop.
Yeah.
Their garage doors are closed. So she's just like, how open? Huzzah!
Sharon just starts looking around, trying to find out if there's any way in. That is a 15 in investigation.
Kalyn's gonna help with a 4.
Oh my god, Kalyn.
Kalyn gains 5 XP for failing to help. This is gonna be really fun, just assigning experience points to people. Just be like, y'all are not, you two are not bound to level up at the same time, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you will gain, by the way, 15 experience.
Fuck yeah!
Because you actually did beat the DC. The DC was only like a 12. It's a fucking, you kind of have an idea of what you're looking for. You've had to break into garage doors a couple times to get to people who are injured.
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah. Normally it's better just to go through a window or a door, but Kalyn's like, the garage door is the answer to truth. It's like, okay, I guess we're going through the garage door, whatever. Well, there's a way to pick this. I just gotta find the slot.
Just that thing of, all right, give me a minute.
I'm gonna be real though. There's also hold on, wait. This is funny. Okay, so she walks up to like which door she goes to? Right or left?
Left. I'm assuming it's closer.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, here's where it gets funny. Does she try the door at all?
Yes.
Okay, the door's unlocked. It just slides up.
She would just...
Yay!
She just looks over at Kalyn and just...
Kalyn walks in, or drives in. You would see, though, that the right door was locked. So whichever mechanic was assigned to each door, one of them did his job, the other one fucking didn't. We love lazy people.
She would just... If not for the fact that I'm pretty sure a lot of people are dead, I'd almost consider having that mechanic be fired. Because that is reckless.
That was forgetful.
And stupid.
Hey. People are allowed to forget things.
Auto shops have a lot of very expensive things.
Ooh, random tool. What does this one do?
Oh my god.
She picks up a drill.
You know what? That might actually come in handy.
This might be good for Rizuku.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Into the bike bag. Go! So you guys can both give me an investigation check to see what other random loot y'all find.
Investigation! Oh my god, that's a natural 18.
Brother, Kalyn with a 6.
That is a dirty 21.
Kalyn gets 5 XP. She failed the check again. You get 15 XP. But this dude picks up a drill.
God.
Fuck off. Fuck off with your memes. Alright, so you're 21. You start wandering at 1. You find the car. A little,
Sidecar.
But you'd also find something else you'd realize, because this was... So there's several DCs I had in mind. You got the best one.
Fuck yeah!
And I know it's kind of stupid to say this, but you'd realize there's a car. That the auto shop was working on. Unfortunately, it is up. They had it lifted.
Oh.
So the hydraulics have it up in the air. And it does seem to be clamped down. So it doesn't go anywhere. Because they closed. So they were like, all right, we're going to deadlock the car and then we're going to leave. And then we'll come back tomorrow. Well, they can come back tomorrow. So there is a car.
Shootin just sits there and just, hey, Kalyn?
Huh?
Do you know how to get a car down from one of these things?
Oh, man.
You might want to look at this.
What? Oh, there's a car! I missed that. In her defense, and here's actually why you could miss that. There's no lights on in the shop right now. Y'all are looking around in the dark.
Dark vision!
Yeah, the car is black.
Shootin's just, I think it's fairly easy to miss it. Don't feel bad.
I can't see nothing. Where's a flashlight when you need it? Apparently, corgis don't get dark vision.
Investigation to find a flashlight. 10. Something to help the blind canid. He's trying.
Yeah. Okay, so you would, what'd you get? A 10?
Yeah, to try to find a flashlight.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. She finds one of those really tiny ones that has a really dim light that it gives out, like a little small area.
Uh-huh.
Like one of the little Walmart style little
Yeah.
flashlights. So she's able to find that. She doesn't, it's not great, but something.
She grabs it, checks to see if it works.
It flickers and then comes on.
She hands it over to Kalyn.
I can see. There's a car.
Yes.
Woo. Do. Yeah, so as you would start wandering around, you would also discover you'd find a couple tools that are lying around that aren't locked up because so the reason why it's like, oh, why aren't we finding a lot of things? Because a lot of things are in the boxes locked. So unless you come back and pick every single fucking lock, there are tools here for anyone who actually knows how to, like, if you guys find a mechanic or something, but a lot of these tools y'all wouldn't really find much use of because a lot of them are car focused or vehicle focused.
I mean, a lot of car and vehicle focused tools are actually also useful in engineering.
Yeah, so they might be useful, but also you don't know what college gang is going to be able to find.
Yeah.
You would find like a tire iron.
She just picks up the tire iron, goes over to Kalyn, and just, here,
What is this?
tire iron.
Okay.
Beat the shit out of people with it. Not me.
Okay.
Why do you have to clarify? Not me. That implies when she meets the next person she meets, she is throwing hands with. Rest in peace, Iva.
Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, this is great. Alright, she just has a fucking tire iron now. I need to figure out what type of thing she's got. Oh, it's this. Great, cool. It is just a metal rod with a socket end on this end. Fuck yeah.
Quite useful.
Oh, it's a lug wrench, fuck tire iron. She will beat the shit out of somebody with that. Okay, so she technically now has a club.
Yep, and it's made of metal, so it's not going to break easily.
No, it won't. Luckily.
Perfect. I have made the marshmallow useful.
Yeah, with her -1 in strength.
She'll get stronger. She'll get stronger wielding that thing.
Oh god, hold on. What is the fucking damage of this? Okay, wait, hold on. No, a tire iron's gonna do more than a fucking D4. Shit. Oh boy. See, this is so stupid. Okay.
You're the one who gave me the option to find a tire iron. This is your fault.
Oh no, absolutely, and I'm totally okay with it because it's funny. Fuck it, it's technically a light hammer. I think. No, it still fucking classifies as let's use it in deck. Still try at least. She will make an attempt when swinging this thing. There's no odds that it hits, but she'll try.
She will do her best, and that's what counts.
It's better than her dirty 0 with her unarmed strike.
Yeah.
It says she now has a tire iron. That's fucking funny. That's funny. Alright, so you found that. You found the car, which is less of like a you get a card, more of remember this and come back for it later.
Yeah, she's just gonna... We need to keep that in mind.
She would also just be now in the background attaching the fucking, the sidecar.
Yeah.
Which will take her a couple hours. Or more like an hour. So you are just kind of just here helping and also searching.
I'm looking around for anything useful, because I know that a lot of mechanics shops also have vending machines.
Yes, there is a vending machine. How full is it? Okay, she walks up to this vending machine.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check. Got it. It is a soda vending machine. Seven of the 8 buttons say out of order.
Son of a... She's gonna try to pick the lock. Okay, I guess I don't pick the lock.
Does she have thieves' tools?
She's
She's got lockpicks, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. She tried, but the lock is so janky. It's just like it's just the most like it's like this fuck it. I might be better off just trying to break this fucking thing.
She's just gonna look around to see if she can find a crowbar or something.
Okay, yeah.
Pry the damn thing open.
Yeah, you can find a crowbar, sure. Give me an athletics check.
If it doesn't budge, jump on it.
It doesn't budge.
Kick it. Put it into
She's
place
gonna
and kick
try
the
again.
crowbar. That's what I do.
That is the same fucking number.
It doesn't budge.
She repositions ever so slightly. Tries to get it squished in a little bit further. And then just move!
I don't know why that reminds me of Captain Falco yelling Falco Punch. I think it's just the emphasis on the move.
So, here's what happens with her dirty 11. Which is natural 9. It goes kink. She hears a kink from it. Like, it makes a sound this time.
She would resettle a crowbar and just... This better be fucking worth it.
And most of them say out of order. It's probably not.
That was a fucking corner. I hate that. Ah.
Oh no, it's in that one.
Ah.
Oh god. Alright, what happens? Does the crowbar break?
Okay, also, this is a gripe I've got. D&D Beyond, fix your shit.
Oh, with it, like,
You need to figure out why occasionally the dice will roll, land on an edge, and register as one number or the other when the other one is higher up.
it is an
Or
annoying
just stop
thing.
rolling on an edge or a corner.
Yeah.
Fix your shit. This is bullshit.
Dude, straight up, I kid you not, because I listen to D&D stuff when I'm at work, and the podcast I was listening to, not going to say what name, you know if you know, I've mentioned them before, but they were actively complaining about that exact problem. They've complained about that exact problem for the last 3 sessions, because they've gotten screwed over the last 3 sessions by that exact problem. They definitely need to fix it at this point, because I know it's happened to me a lot too. It can be annoying.
I am calling out Wizards of the Coast. Fix your damn shit.
I wish they would. Hire me.
The number
I'll
of
fix it for
times
you.
this has fucked me over is ridiculous.
Like with this nat one.
Uh-huh. So what happens?
So, Kalyn's off in the other room working. And you're gonna pry open this fucking, this.
You got this.
Pry open this, fucking, what's it called? Vending machine.
Yeah.
You go to pry it. You, again, reel the fuck back. To fucking, you know, really shove this fucking crowbar. No.
That did not register at all. I don't know what she said.
Strength is not her strong suit. She has a 10 in strength.
Yeah, that's fair.
So she goes into the crowbar, starts to really shove against it. She feels the crowbar start to move. And it's like, oh, it's moving. Maybe I'm getting some. No, the crowbar got loose. And she goes careening into the wall. And takes fucking a massive, an actual kind of really painful 4 bludgeoning to the shoulder.
Oh.
And that was already doubled.
It's gonna bruise.
That's gonna bruise, yeah. Yeah, it will. Alright, well, as we're gonna pull away from this party, as Kalyn hums away while attaching her sidecar, and she lays on the ground with a bruised shoulder and a crowbar across her back. In a different room. We're now gonna pan back over to the party that's simply walking.
Tra-la-la-la-la.
Or they could have taken the flying car. Which one would they have taken?
How close is the college campus?
I'll roll. I'll roll to see how close it is.
Okay, yeah.
It's not. Well, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. That does make sense considering where you're at. In the slightly sketchy side of town.
Yeah.
The college campus is a bit of ways away.
Okay. So if we want to actually get there and actually have time and not have to rush, then it'd be probably better to take a car.
Alright, cool. So y'all will hop in the little flying car.
Yeah.
Which still has power. It still has some battery charge left. It's about like 3/4 battery.
Get some solar panels on this thing.
No. Anyways.
Why?
I don't think you want to trust the fucking... Oh, maybe y'all do. Yeah, no, yeah, trust him. Trust the fucking electrical engineering student to wire a fucking solar panel into the fucking flying car that definitely won't go wrong and blow up at some point.
All you gotta do is set it up so that the electrical panels recharge a car battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That
All he's
wouldn't be
gotta
that
do is
hard.
that. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. There's still a chance.
Well, I was thinking more have it separate so you've got an entirely separate battery.
That would honestly, it'd honestly be smart to have like a little area on the roof where you can have them charge, and then you swap them out every now and then. That would be smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's up
can
to
we,
y'all
like,
to decide
buy
what to do.
construction people to like make me a garage for the library? Is that like a thing that we can do?
No, you dumb bit.
Damn.
Alright, anyways, cutting over to... Who's the fuck is... Alright, so you've got Moros,
Gizaru. And Mao.
Moros, Mao, Rizaku, and Iva. So who's driving? Who drives the car?
I mean, I'm trying to
Mao
think
would
of who-
offer to drive.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know who actually drives here, because I know Iva doesn't. So, Iva takes a taxi. Like, she probably knows how to drive from what she's read. She's never directly driven, but she has read how to drive.
Bro, she doesn't even have a license.
No, she definitely doesn't. Again, she's that person where it's like, yeah, I know how to play football. Oh, so you play? No, but I've read about it. Like, that's the type of person
I mean,
she,
She would sit there and just... Mao's a decent driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Mao
can
would-
put Mao or we can put the gangster. Like, those two people would probably know vehicles. I'll let them decide on that. One's safe, one
be
will
real.
run people over.
One's used to combat zones.
You've got military and you've got a fucking gangster. I'm gonna be real. It's almost like they look at each other and Moros is like, I'm driving.
Fair
He
enough.
hops in. As he's like, oh, it's already hot wired. Cool.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Morris does make more sense because he would know the area better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
So yeah, everyone would hop in. The four of you would hop in. The Spec Ops kind of just do a little salute, like, see ya. And then they shut the door.
Heck yeah.
They do not rig it with the battery trap because fucking Rizaku took his battery. He wanted his battery back just in case. He doesn't know when he'll need it. He left all the wiring though. So one of the fire exits has just wires.
Ah.
But also he would be straight up like, we need to... There's a few things he wants to try and find at the in the engineering section of the campus, in the engineering building. A battery charger, which does exist, which will pull up from the power grid to recharge batteries. So long as the power grid is active, he can use it.
Yeah.
Right now the power grid's active, and eventually he'd also mention, like, we might want to go there to make sure it doesn't, like, self-destruct or something.
That would be good. I don't know if we'll do that in the same day, but it would be good
No.
to do that.
Not bloody likely.
Yeah.
No, I'll be real. He'd be like, we won't have to worry about that for a while. From what I understand, it should be good for at least a month without people.
I mean, maybe eventually we move the base closer to that, because if we have control over that, then that's in our favor. Rather than
We
letting... I don't know if how many people are alive out there. I don't know if... Counting on what... We don't want the wrong type of people getting a hold of that.
Dude, Moros is like, I could get my group to move into it.
If we can secure I mean, obviously, probably we run it through the rest of the group, but that sounds like a good idea. But
Dude,
what would I know?
the Badgers. The fucking Badgers managing the fucking power grid.
It'd be good to make sure that we have people that know how to run it, though.
Okay, then don't put us.
But I would say it would be good to have your people over there to protect it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Rizaku just sits there with this like look of, yeah, no. Unfortunately, I'm the best pick to maintain it. Oh god.
Again, we probably should run it by the others when we get back, but it's a good idea. Don't want anybody getting a hold of that.
No. Alright. As Moros would just fly throughout the street, and he, like, kinda like Kalyn, is like, well, there's no cops anymore, so noom!
The only thing that would be more
Like
terrifying...
Mao is sitting there with the same problem Chirin had of just, fuck!
Hey, listen, the only way it could be any worse is if you let frickin' the college kid drive, because that's honestly more terrifying. Anytime
Let's see how high the car can go.
Anytime I've ridden with a college kid, terrifying. The way they drive is terrifying. It's concerning, honestly. Ugh. Okay.
They're immortal, you know? Anyways.
Yeah, of course, ma'am. They're immortal. Sure.
Yeah. As they would fly on over to the to the college,
Yeah.
nothing would really happen. They would notice that there's like occasionally like they wouldn't really see much in the beginning. Second, third bit is fine. Fourth bit is nothing really all that concerning. Alright, yeah, no. All 6 encounter areas, they're good. Nothing happens.
We got lucky, I guess.
Woo!
I guess to be fair though,
Yeah.
there's not really a way for any guy to be standing in the middle of the air. Because we are using a flying car instead of a motorcycle, so I guess there is that at our advantage.
Yeah, no, it would have been the thing of also there's a chance y'all saw somebody or something that would be like, hey, that's of note, we should remember that.
Yeah.
Also, the thing I should mention for Chi, specifically, about where that guy was.
Yeah?
He was in shade. He was not in direct light. So, but he stopped following y'all when he had to cross a light beam.
Vampire.
He didn't seem to get any closer. Like, he literally just stopped moving.
Okay, that is something she would definitely have kept in mind.
Flashlights are going to be our best friend.
High-powered flashlights. The one Kalyn has ain't gonna do shit.
You mean my little phone isn't going to put out enough light?
Mag lights, bitch.
Dude. I ordered the most powerful flashlight that can burn things if they're close enough.
That reminds me of this freaking... I think it was in Unis Honest, where they bought... Mark and Ethan bought that massive, flashlight that was, bigger than their head.
Yeah.
That's what that reminds me of. I feel like if you
That's
have a
exactly
flashlight
what I'm
like that,
referencing.
thank goodness. I'm glad. I feel like that would actively, possibly kill whatever that thing is. That might do actual damage. Because, even for a human, that actively does burn skin, I'm pretty sure, at that, levels of light, that close. So, oh, God. It's fucking sick. But it went pretty well from my understanding, so I guess we get to the college campus pretty safe.
Yeah, y'all are able to get to the college campus. y'all would, Moros would fly straight to the engineering building, and really just land outside the front door.
Okay.
And just crush a random shrub.
All right, I gotcha. So the plan was this way we have one protective person and one person that knows what they're looking for. I want to put Mao with Rizuku, and then put Moros with me, so we can kind of cover a bit of ground on what we're doing here in the process. Because
Two birds with one stone type of thing.
yeah. Because college campuses are big, they're massive, and some of the things I've been asked to grab, I don't know if that's gonna be in the engineer building.
Yeah.
Where did my Deans with Ina go? There they are.
No, the medical books wouldn't be in the engineering building.
Yeah, we're gonna be looking. So what Moros and I will be looking for is medical books. Check any vending machines with possible snacks and drinks. Technically, if the cafeteria is in that same building that we go to, raid the cafeteria. They'll probably have a bunch of canned foods. Gonna be real. Know that
Or
from
prepackaged
experience.
foods.
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff like that, including like if it's like a nice college campus too. Then I don't know if he was going to one of the nicer ones or not, because we did drive a bit ways away from the sketchy area. If this is one of the nicer ones, you might find some like foods that will actually preserve a lot better, if you know what I'm saying. It really counts. I don't know what type of foods they're gonna be serving there, but also. Pharmacies might be good, but like I would actually know you mentioned pharmacies, but I think that's just you just talking more general, right? Like at least eventually at some point going for a pharmacy.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, I guess just big thing, medical books, vending machine. That's what I'm gonna be looking out for. Obviously still gonna be keeping an eye out for Rizuku's stuff, but most likely he'll probably find that in the engineer building. I would imagine.
I'd fucking hope. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's the play here. Is I'm gonna be looking for essentially medical books and food. That's the big thing on my end. I'll try and keep an eye out for anything else that might be of interest, like any other books that might be useful. Because Iva's personal goal, at least for herself, is to find books that might be of use. You never know what you'll find information-wise that's floating around. We've heard of the little bits of info on the base and like the blue shard that the government took from another world, which is an idiotic move from the get-go. They shouldn't have done that. That's some SCP stuff. We don't do that. But
And they weren't taking a small amount either.
yeah, no, like this was a massive idiotic move on their part. But I could have told that to them from the get-go. But yeah, no, I mean, like, if we can find any books that might hint towards, I don't know if we'll find it at a college campus, but it's better to keep your eyes open. You never know where you can find this type of things. Also, finding more engineer books would be good for Rizuku, because he'll know more of what he's doing and less chances of possibly failing. Also, do I know...
Yeah, but again, that's something that Risaku's probably going to find himself.
Yeah, it's that thing, like, he'll probably find himself, but I still want to keep that eye open, kind of like how I'm still want to keep an eye open for his stuff, just in case. But... yeah, anything else that might be of use. Like, at this point, we're kind of scavenging for whatever can be useful. So...
Hell yeah. Y'all are currently in the phase of the game called Everything's Useful, fuck it.
Yes. Can I take
Everything's
the door?
useful, grab everything.
I mean, you can try.
Morrow, help me with it. Nah. Can you imagine? Not even unscrewing it, just tearing it off the hinges.
He might.
Morrow's might. I know I can't. I don't have the strength for that. Like, I have an okay strength, but it's not high. It's not high up there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Morris would be real. He's like... He is like, as strong as he kind of is, he is also more, like, lean, so Dex is more of his thing.
I guess.
Luckily.
Yeah. Their strength and speed, just turn the opposite way while holding it and run really fast.
Yeah,
Books and
he also has a
cartoons.
club. Shut.
What? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we're like, what other buildings can we see? I don't think I was. Imagine, I probably would have been to the college campus before a few times. I would imagine she's a librarian. She probably would have gone at some point, right?
Yeah.
I say that I know people are like, that. What type of excuse is that? She's a librarian. There are often libraries on campuses or near campuses, so she's probably at least gone to other libraries to either look into what they've done for there. It's kind of like, it's that thing of like, it's like going to another restaurant when you own a restaurant to kind of get an idea of like what they might do that you could possibly do as well to improve your place, type of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like, how are they organizing their shelves is a weirdly important thing.
Yeah, because she's not as, like, she's a newer librarian compared to some people, and she also had to build her place from the ground up. So, it would actually make sense for her to be looking at going to other libraries and be like, how'd you set yours up? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Right.
Mine's better, idiot.
Yeah.
But the NSFW in the very back, kids up front.
Yeah, kids up front. Yeah, we tuck away the NSFW up in the corner. Which honestly, if they
Third
have a
floor.
library on the college, that campus, that might be the best spot to go for the medical books. Straight up.
It would.
So, the closest immediate building, and these buildings are semi-large, they're like 4 stories each.
Okay.
Just the different lengths and widths of like what's in it.
Yeah.
The closest immediate building, I know, crazy, is the science building.
Science.
Hey!
Science.
That'd be useful.
That would be useful if we get an alchemist.
Rubber.
We get an alchemist versus
Also, I'm gonna be real. In all of these buildings, there is a chance of there being a person who's fighting for their life.
That is also something.
Go to the science building! Go to the science building!
I want to know the other buildings first, but the science building is very tempting.
So yeah, you have the engineering behind you. To your immediate right, about a block away, because all these buildings are separated, so there's also grounds for people to walk.
Yeah.
So the college, so it's not just cramped fucking buildings everywhere.
Yeah. They want to have actual
It's not
nice looking.
suffocating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually looks nice too. So you're starting to get she would realize, no, this is a nicer campus. They did actually care to make the place look good.
This is a larger campus. There's going to be a lot more
Foot traffic.
potential.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next immediate building to the down half a block is the fucking science building, which is all right, that's over there. What's that one?
Yeah.
You're seeing it's the most what's next? What would be other? I'm trying to think of what would be other campus buildings, buildings that would be fully assigned an area.
Science, maths,
Tech is
engineering.
Engineering.
Engineering, science.
Considering the cyber, they might have a smaller building, or it might be mixed in with the tech, but there might be a fucking esports area. I kid you not, that is a thing nowadays. So if you think about a cyber world like this, it's probably
It's definitely a thing.
Yeah,
it's definitely a thing.
Heck, if it's a well-known college, they might just have a building just to the esports.
Yeah, you see a building that looks kind of more video game-esque than others.
Okay.
Which, if there's any building that's gonna have snacks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm also. That's why I'm thinking about this. Cafeterias a lot of times are
so many Doritos.
Here's a weird one, right?
So
Cafeteria
much
wise,
pizza.
they're typically on a small school. They're typically by themselves. But with this being a proper college campus, it might be mixed in with Kind of like like how like some they'll have like normally there's like a building, or at least in my experience when I've gone to college campuses to like celebrate friends like graduating or stuff like that. There's always been one specific building that just had a mix mash of the kind of random classes like history and literature and all those more random things in psychology and all that. And that's normally the building that had the cafeteria.
Most of the larger campuses that I've seen have had a dedicated cafeteria.
Okay.
So the college I went to,
Yeah.
had a food court in the fucking dorms.
That's another possibility.
There's also a possibility.
And then there was Then there was another food court in like the main building.
That's fair. Cause see, the only time I've seen one where it was like separate on like a more college, like higher, past high school education was with a university. Cause my mom had went to a university. When we went to hers, it was by itself. But when I went to more just like a college, it was always like cramped with another building. That's my experience. So
that's fair.
I'm trying to think of what else there might be. There's probably a sports building. They probably have something for the athletes. There's probably two or three, because you need one for, like, counting on how much is diversified into the sports, you might have, like, one just for, like, track and field. You might have another one for, like, football and, like, the soccer players. You might have, like, another one for, like, more of, like the basketball, volleyball, tennis, that sort of thing.
That would also be a really good option, because a lot of those buildings are going to have, energy bars, drinks that are high in electrolytes.
Yep. That's what
so in the distance, you would see a building that has rec center.
Yeah. Now I'll ask this, because this is coming from someone who's worked at places like this in the past in my life, right? So I have some experience with this shit. Is there a weight room? Because typically with those places, they'll typically have an area where they have the weights. That's typically where, at least from my experience when I've worked these places before, they typically would have those like electrolytes and like, those type of snacks. It was like the protein-based snacks, that sort of stuff. Oftentimes in the same building as where they had the weights. If they have it separate, then it could be in any of those three. Most likely with whatever one was for track and field is most likely the case. But if there's a specific dedicated building, then it's probably the dedicated building.
You don't know, as you haven't actually been in that building.
Figured I'd ask.
But probably.
Okay. And is there any other buildings that I need to know
of? You would see the general building, which is in the middle.
Okay.
Towards the middle, which has like your like history, your you can't see from where you've landed the medical building.
Okay.
So it might be on the other side of the general building.
In a lot of instances, that falls into the sciences.
Yeah, so we might... Okay, so I know we won't be able to hit every building, obviously, so we kind of need to pick and choose here. Science is the closest, so I do think it makes sense to go to science first, but I would like to eventually... Yeah?
Hit all of these. You guys can come back. You can always come back.
Yeah. Counting on, after we do science, if there is any time... I'm hoping we might eventually be able to double back and try and get into that athletes area, because I'm gonna be real, that's useful. And I'm also gonna be real, if there is any shot of any college campus person surviving on campus, it is an athlete, because they can run. They have the cardio for it.
I would honestly almost say prioritize the athletics building.
I'm kind of thinking that the more I've been talking about it, I was thinking about that, and you kind of pushing for it is more into it. I'm agreeing with this. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's go for the athletes.
Because the useful resources outweigh a medical book.
Yeah. Also, random survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I do want to also try and keep an eye out at the windows while we make our way over to that area. We'll leave the car with Rizuku because they're the closest, and their stuff's gonna be heavy. They're gonna need to be able to load that stuff in. If they're doing any of like the heavy mechanical stuff, they're gonna need it. Engineering, they're gonna need it. So we'll leave the car with them. But I do want to keep an eye out on the windows. Because I think, like, if any of them are, like, if there are any survivors that are actually not directly fighting for their lives right now, and are just kind of held up in an area and actually managing to kind of stay silent and hidden type of thing, if they see us walking around, they might be able to try and do something to try and get our attention. So I want to try and keep an eye out on the windows. Also, I might, if someone is fighting for their life and they're, like, pinned against a window, I'll see it! So, I have a passive perception of 13. I don't know if that makes a difference or anything, but I am actively looking, not just passive, but I am actively
So you can, you can roll a perception if you'd like.
Alright. Got a fucking 8.
dude, you can do the fucking got an 8. You fucker.
Well, I was so prepared to be like, I'm gonna get an amazing roll. I have a +3. It rolls 8.
I got an 8. Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Moros, with his 21.
There you go.
The fucking gangster has his head on a swivel.
That checks. He would be more alert.
It's also honestly probably thinking the same thing of if there's people there.
Mm-hmm. There's people there. He's probably not even just if there's people there. He's probably going the extra mile of going, like, if there's a creature there. If there's as far as he knows from what Iva has said, a pale, skinny, hungry white man.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be real. He's like, if there is a white man, I might shoot first.
Dude, I really hope if we encounter any human, they have some, like, tan to their skin. I really hope.
Any pale man, it's on site.
The athletics building, they're going to be tan.
Bro, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
It's a pale man. It's just some gamer shot on the site.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like, yeah, we're into athletics, but where he's keeping an eye out for all the windows like Iva is. If he just sees a pale man who's, like, still gaming, just at the window. Oh. Gamers would find a way to still be gaming in the middle of an apocalypse. They would. Let's be real.
I wouldn't even realize the apocalypse is happening.
I would, only because I have to work. And I'd be happy because I'd be like, yay, no more work. And then I'd realize there's probably only a matter of days before the internet would crash and I wouldn't be able to actually call y'all, so that would kind of suck and I'd have to figure that out. But, like, hey, no work.
Yeah, also, the other thing you guys would know about Moros, this is at least what Iva knows, he does not have a normal pistol. I've been calling it a pistol, but it's an energy, but it is essentially a laser pistol.
Heck yeah.
It has 5 energy cells that he carries on him. The cells have 10 shots each, and then he usually would recharge them. So it's like a magazine, essentially.
Okay.
The issue he's now gonna be thinking about is, well, fuck. If I run out of shots and I can't recharge it, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm out of bullets.
Yeah. That'll be a problem.
Yeah, so he's got his bat, but he will shoot a bitch if necessary.
Understood.
So it's like, probably like, hey, I would just shoot that person. Huh? Bang.
Yeah, well,
He at least asks, like, hey, do you want that person alive? Who? Who?
Do I beat him with the bat or do I shoot him?
bat him. Get a home run. Oh, man. Alright, yeah, we'll make our way to the athletics.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'll roll for some things. Random encounter. Let's go.
Random encounter.
Okay. All right. So as you guys would pass by the science building, actually, as you guys are passing by the science building, you would see a thing. I've got to grab the thing. You would see a person actively running through running by windows.
Okay.
As there is also actively 2 or 3 things running after them.
So I think we might have to divert course temporarily. I think we found a survivor. This is just a guess. Just a guess. This might be some weird game of tag they're doing, but this might be a survivor, everybody. Just so you know. I'm looking at Rum and Harbor NPCs. That's the wrong one.
Yeah.
Alright, I wait for it to be sent.
Yeah, no, as you guys will get to, I'm assuming, does Moros just fucking shoot at them? Or you just tell him to shoot?
I mean, we don't want to shoot because that's gonna set the whole campus ablaze.
Luckily, his pistol is an energy, so it just makes a small pop around him. It's not nearly as loud.
I mean, how far is... What floor are they on? How far are they?
They are on the 2nd floor.
2nd floor, okay.
It's one of those you're not getting a clear identifier of what they look like because it is just a blur running.
This is that weird thing of... We don't even know if they're bitten. Not bitten. I don't know if they can get infected. That's the thing. I don't know if that's a thing. So, we also don't know what infects people. We know there is a way they get infected. We don't know how they get infected. So,
yes.
There comes the problem of we don't want to waste ammo on someone who's already infected. So, as much as I hate to say it, logically speaking here, it makes sense to conserve that ammo. And if we want to try and save this person, we should go into the building instead.
Moros would have another idea.
Okay.
He would offer this, I can shoot the window in front of her, and that'll be a cue that she can jump through it. So I only shoot once. It's up to them to realize to jump through it.
We can go with that.
Okay. Oh boy. Alright, Moros is gonna take a shot and hope he doesn't dome a random fucking person.
Better hope.
That's not his goal right now.
He's got this.
Moros. That hits the windows. AC of 10.
Nice. Be kind of awkward if this guy who's been kind of slightly hyped up just missed his first ever shot in the campaign.
Bro.
That not gonna lie, that'd be a little awkward. That's like when the BBEG rolls a nat 1 on his first ever roll in a campaign. You know what I'm saying? That's the most oh. That's when the DM goes override.
Yeah. All right, as he will shoot the window. Person. All right. With zero fucking hesitation.
Yeah.
They jump through that fucking window.
Okay. They jump through the window.
Fucker. Holy shit, he lands it.
That's good. That's good. Oh, this is not a far fall. It's only a 2nd floor, so.
Yeah, so it's about it's like a 15 feet in total with him being through the window and having to jump up.
Yeah.
So he lands it.
Okay.
Shockingly, he hits a fucking dive roll and just fucking tumbles. but he doesn't fucking break his legs or his neck.
God. Well, at least he's not destroying himself. I mean, if he does a little tuck and roll, a little combat roll, that definitely helps.
Yeah, no, it's like that fucking like shoulder tuck roll.
Yeah. Yeah, like literally the first thing you want to do, because if you impact shoulder first, you're breaking your shoulder. You've got to like land, like technically you have like if I remember, you let your feet hit first, and then you let your knees buckle in. Like you basically like let your knees basically just completely loosen up. So that way you can immediately go into that curl, into the roll. And then you use your shoulder as you lean into the roll. But if you went like shoulder first, that shoulder's gone. Rest in peace, shoulder, otherwise. Oh god. Okay, so who are we looking at here? They've jumped out of the window.
As you would be seeing this guy.
Okay.
And we will briefly have to pause because something has happened.
Understood. And we're back, everybody. Okay, hi, hello. We're on the NPC visuals. We're looking at a man with black hair, where the hair it would go over his right eye, but he has pushed these strands of hair to go around his right eye. But he has like a messy bun on the back as well. He has these like I forgot to put on the music. There we are. Forgot to put it back on. I paused it. But he has these like yellow eyes, black, like thin eyebrows. I don't think that's the right music for this current tone. He has this like monocule on his like that goes around his left eye. There's that. He has like a brown trench coat. And think of like a professor's like type of like vest and like dress pants. He's very posh and fancy in that sense. Which is fitting considering he came out of the science room. He has a scar. Okay, Acrid, hold on. The scars are different in like the two close ups.
Yeah, on every single one.
Okay,
they are
ask,
different.
which one is the canon scar?
So
I like the double scar.
the bottom one where it goes from like up his chin to his ear.
Okay. So, yeah, he has this one big, long, slashed scar that goes from the bottom of his chin up to his ear on his left side of his face. If that is the case, then that means there is also, if you can see it, there is a slight scar underneath the left eye. It doesn't go over the eyelid, but it's underneath the eye. So he probably almost got his eye poked out. And then he's got like a little, it probably was a white dress shirt. It's like a gray now. Probably because of the amount of dust this man has kicked up from running like a madman. Probably for who knows how many days now. Or actually, no, not how many days. It's been a day, but there might just be the color.
Dude, he probably rounded the wrong corner and was like, fuck.
Yeah, no, really. He also does have like two leather straps around the dress pants on like the left side. That's like the one like little bit less professor-y thing he's kind of got going on there. He's added a little bit of style to it at least, so. But yeah, that's the man we're looking at. He also has a tie, a black tie.
Yeah, no. The tie has been loosened so he can run easier.
Yeah, that's fair. Technically, he can use that as a weapon. He can choke a person out with that.
He'd make it knuckle dusters like down to me.
I mean, so like, technically speaking, if you wrap it around, it's like a monk's wrap. So like it would protect him from possibly hurting his fist when he hits somebody. So kind of. He can also just kind of come behind somebody and like how assassins use string. He can kind of do the same thing and just choke a motherfucker out from behind with his tie. But yeah.
Are you seriously suggesting turning a necktie into a garrote?
Yes. Yes, I am. I know there's very big differences between those two. I understand the difference between those materials and how much harder it would be with a necktie, but it would be possible.
Garrote, usually made using very thin wire.
Yes.
Necktie, silk.
Yeah, like I said, it would be harder, right? But it is possible.
Okay, that's
If you do it
Okay.
right, anything's possible. First, bring it around the neck. Second, slam your knee into their spine and shove their head down.
Anyways,
anyways.
it's fucking.
my significant other's best friend, everyone.
Hee hee. I'm the
So, yeah,
peaceful
no,
one.
Yeah, that's the scary thing. Nitz is the peaceful one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, this man lands, and it is the most like he gets up, looks around, and you guys. And this is where Iva gets to see something also pretty interesting. You see one of those fucking pale fuckers
Yeah.
start to go out the window. It hits the sunlight, and it kind of just recoils.
She's just gonna look at Morris and go, well, I think we figured out a weakness. So
As-
white men
unfortunately for
don't
this
like the
fucking-
sun.
Dude, this thing looked out, its eye caught the light, and it was like, motherfucker. Like, it looks like it instantly went blind with how it recoiled.
Yeah. Interesting. So she's gonna kind of like wave the guy over. And like, hey.
He
over
will
here, this
get
way."
up. It's almost like he walks over, kind of straightening his jacket like mother. Hi.
Straightens out his suit, straightens out his tie.
Hi. Thank you. Oh, wait.
Good to see there's another survivor here.
Yes, you're Moros, right? If I remember you, the honey badger that walks around. Yeah. Well, you know me, because you protect the kids usually, and I can't thank you enough. Huh.
Usually.
Hi. Usually. There's a couple kids that didn't get protected because they made him mad.
Moros.
They deserved it.
What
Sorry.
Oh god.
I think one of the kids, I think Riley was his name. I think he dropped a cigarette from the second floor and hit Moros in the head.
Well, he shouldn't have been littering. Serves him right. However, when's the funeral? Because you said was. Or have they not found the body yet?
I think Riley's alive. Moros, is Riley alive? Probably.
Not anymore.
He was alive last time I saw him.
Well, that's at least reassuring that at least you didn't commit murder. That's good to know. Right,
Yeah.
well, I don't think I need to explain to you what's going on in the world, considering,
Not particularly.
Yeah, so do you know... Okay, listen. Do you know what may be causing white men to go crazy?
I don't know.
The fucker.
That's all she knows. She doesn't know if it's a creature. She's just seen like a pale white guy.
He would just go from my. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna correct that.
All I've seen is people who looked like they were starving and they were white. That's all I have to run off of.
Yes. No. From what I've gauged, I'm a bit into this. I'm a science professor, so I more also mess with. Let's roll. What type of science do you fuck with? Or please be alchemy. That'd be really ironic.
That would be.
Let me think. Sciences. What are all the options here?
I mean,
Health
there's
sciences, medical sciences,
Yeah.
plant sciences, potions, chemical reactions, physics.
Yeah.
There's technically, so like you're also looking. I mean, technically, no, because they normally have mathematics doctors. I was going to be like, mathematics technically is science, but like they literally have a separate building for that. You already said physics. Did you say meteorology? There's meteorology. There's technically agriculture.
Yeah,
is a
astrology,
form of science.
meteorology,
Microbiology, oceanography, astronomy, geology.
Micro falls under both plants and animals.
That's true. That is true. There's technically zoology and ecology.
That's why I said animal sciences.
Yeah. I think economics falls under mathematics. And anthropology falls under history. Sometimes. Yeah. So.
Okay, I've got a D4. Yeah, I've got a D4. Biology, physics, geology, and alchemy. Those are the 4 options for this guy, because those 4 fit for him.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
This weirdly makes sense why he was able to land that fucking landing then.
Oh my god, is he a physics major?
He's a physics professor.
Heck yeah.
So if you guys ever need to launch something,
He's a man.
you weirdly got a guy.
Oh man.
Oh god. Yeah, no, but he would go, well, I'm Marlo.
Good to meet you, Iva. I'm the librarian. Or was a librarian?
Oh.
Still am a librarian. I'll get the library up and going again.
That would be
more
good.
patrons.
Yeah, I'm a physics professor, so.
That would explain why you physically threw your body through a window.
I saw a laser go through it, so I figured there had to be at least someone helpful. Or I was about to make things a lot worse or better. It was up to debate.
Yeah, he was originally
better.
debating on shooting the zombie or the person, pale man, whatever he is. And then he threw out the idea of the window, and that felt a little bit better. So. And it's better than trying to get in melee combat with those things. Whatever they are. I don't know what to call them. Like, they don't feel like people, but they really do just look like white men right now. I don't know what they are.
Based off my immediate synopsis, really, they seem to be almost bestial in how they're acting.
I can agree on that. I haven't seen them too much in action, but from the bits that I've heard, in the one moment I saw, which was a patron making his way across the street to go into the library, and then suddenly seeing a blur of a white man grabbing another white man and putting him through a car, bit concerning. Not gonna lie,
Yes, so
concerning.
it does seem to affect others other than just pale people.
Okay.
It seems to make people pale, from what I can gauge.
Oh, hair loss. Oh.
That kind of, yes.
Don't let me go bald. I will cry. But I understand. Okay, so I know there's more problems at hand than that, however, from my understanding.
Yeah. Though, apparently, he looks back. They don't like light. That's good to know.
It's good to know.
Okay.
So they don't like light. We've gathered information because we've also got a bunch of military people that came to the library and they bunkered down with us. We came to the college campus to pick a bunch of electronic stuff and supplies, that sort of thing. We have an electrician named Risaku. I don't know if he's been in one of your classes before, but he's here picking up
Risaku,
supplies.
he's alive. Good.
Yes, he was at the
Good.
library.
Wait. You see the professor get a moment where he sits there for a second, and he goes, okay, there's where are you headed? I guess I'll tag along, because I don't think I should wander off on my own.
I was going to head up to the athletics area and hope that maybe we might find, a living athlete still alive. If anybody's going to survive, it'll be the person that can run 1.5 miles, counting on what athlete we might be able to find, if there's any alive.
So,
also, snacks.
Yes, there is an athlete I'm now remembering. Silas. He is quite a capable athlete. He plays baseball. He's also a bit of a pyromaniac.
Why is it always the baseball people? Why? First they want to have fights in the dugouts, now they want to be arsonists. Okay. This is why they need to be reading books. That's all I have to say.
Fire is good for sterilization.
It is.
His fire was weirdly a bit natural to him, so it didn't seem to go away.
So does he have Arcana?
I think so.
Interesting. A lot of people, I mean, you're probably more than aware of this, have forgotten of magic at this point, or don't have that connection. We have a prisoner that someone had put an arcane seal onto him. We don't even have his name. That's been redacted. But apparently he had Arcana. And I remember an article from a few years ago that really matches his disappearance and his appearance into the prison and such. So we're pretty sure that's him from 6 years ago. Don't know what he can do, but if he is the guy that I'm suspecting, he might be useful. But if there's a fire user, that would also be useful.
Yes, he liked fire, but he didn't have access to it on will. But the high-stress situation that this is might have caused any unawakened arcanas to awaken.
Then we should get a move on.
Quite possibly.
Because if he's left alone, and he doesn't get control on that, we might have a whole campus on fire, and all the supplies are gone. Also,
Find the man before he turns into a human torch.
Human torch. Yeah, no, honestly, yeah. So we could make our way to the athletics then. And if I remember correctly, as we talked about when we were paused, that is where we will be ending off for today.
Yes, as I will be honest, and this is how I want to end this off. For you, Iva, as you run up to the athletics center, you would see a window explode.
Yep, there it is.
With yellow fire.
There it is.
And you would see one of those undead flying out of the window on fire.
See, normally, because it touched light, I would ask, oh, is it like, burning up and like disintegrating like a vampire? However, I won't get that information because it is already on fire.
It seems to be screaming twice as loud now.
Right. Did I hear it screaming before it went out the window?
Kinda, yeah. It was a little loud, unfortunately.
Okay. Gotcha.
You do see Silas. You would see the glimpse of Silas as you just see a pink baseball bat bash another one's head open. Yeah, pink rats around it. From what is known, Silas likes colors. They're not like just all like they're colorful. Why their fire is yellow? Fuck if you know.
Chemistry, sulfur.
Why? I get to prep that fucking image. Oh, I'm excited.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Okay. If that is all, then we will see the rest of everybody else here. My time is running short, but we will see the rest of you guys in the next episode. You can go check out the other main campaign kind of going on in the Lost Shipyard Tavern up on this channel, which is currently the Witch Trial campaign. Maybe go give that a check out. And if you want to see more of the stuff where Anya and I have done stuff together, and like duo, trio, quad campaigns on this channel, we have the Duped campaign and Amnesia campaign, and on the Lost Harbor Tavern, which is our main channel, we have the Roman Harbor campaign where we both, all three of us, actually I'm the DM on that one. Oh, we got one last episode. Oh, we'll see you guys next time.
Whoa.
Bye.